Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing fraudulent documentation associated with bank accounts here in Thailand. There was an article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. It's titled, Russians, Chinese Arrested in Pattaya, Bangkok. And quoting directly, police have arrested 2 Russians on charges of providing fraudulent information to support applications for permanent residence in Thailand. Then, and this got more detailed, that was from Bangkok Post. And then this got more detailed. This was from ThaiVisa.com. Article is titled, Visa Extension Fraudsters. Further details emerge as Thai police go after Russian retirees who used service. And this is apparently, they are quoting and translating, and many thanks to ThaiVisa.com out there, from INN News. So quoting directly from ThaiVisa's English version, the Thai police are going after Russians who used a fraudulent service provided by 2 compatriots to show they had money in the bank for visa extensions when they had none. Quoting further, in this sense, they would have the money for the extensions, but would want to hide their activities and details, notes ThaiVisa. That's kind of ThaiVisa, those folks' commentary over there. What I thought was even interesting is this is serious stuff here. You know, fraudulent immigration documentation is not something you want to mess around with. And in the past, there were folks that they took a very cavalier attitude to documentation they presented to Thai immigration, and not a good attitude to take. But this was interesting. Interestingly, the matter was announced not by immigration, but by a higher-ranked man, Inspector General of the Thai Police, General Wisanu Pratsatong Osot, indicating that the breadth of the subsequent investigation will be wide. So, again, exact ramifications, I may even do another video sort of on that topic, but this video is talking about retirement visas specifically. There are requirements that one either show income or financial, a certain balance of a certain amount in order to get one's visa renewed or a new visa or converted. And for this reason, folks need to be really careful when they're dealing with this kind of documentation because, well, careful is the wrong word. Don't provide fraudulent stuff is probably the best word. And then subsequent to that, you know, also make sure you're telling the truth and make sure you're providing real documents. But obviously, I doubt anybody watching this channel is going around just providing oodles of fraudulent documentation to Thai immigration. I don't mean to seem that way. What I want to get across is that this specifically seemed to pertain to retirees. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I get accused of that oftentimes in the comments. It's not my purpose. My purpose is to provide insight. My purpose is people to put things at the back of their mind. This pertained to retirement banking documentation. It is not prudent to presume that they are only going to focus on one particular subset of people regarding this. I remember when we saw the sham marriage issue. This came up, I think it was a year or 2 ago, where there was a subset of people that had been procuring sham marriages, and it even went so far as some of them were actually registered fraudulently, and they were using those to maintain visa status in Thailand. And a lot of people commented at the time, and people that I saw when I was talking to them about that, they said, oh, there's nothing going to come of that in a general sense. Well, no, it actually had a tremendous impact over the course of about that forthcoming year. It had a tremendous impact over processing of marriage visas generally. And I think we could see the same thing, where there's a general sort of tightening up or an intensifying of scrutiny on documentation regarding retirees and their finances, especially with respect to extension of status here in the Kingdom of Thailand. Now, not a foregone conclusion, but not an illogical inference either. So we will keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.